Get cozy, everybody, because today we'll continue to play Sepia. Cheers. Where were we? Here we are. Lying on the bed as I gaze blankly at the invisible ceiling, I think through my conversation with Lucas and the time I spent with Rin. Something is about to happen. Something inevitable. I don't think I could avoid it, and I don't think I should avoid it. My path was set in stone the minute I let this whole adventure start. The moment I pressed start button in the menu screen. All the while that faded sun-soaked reel of memories plays over and over in my head. With a worn-out sigh, I turned to my side and closed my eyes. Day 6, a leap of faith. Why did I say 6? It's morning. My alarm didn't go off. Or at least I assume it didn't, because my dream wasn't cut short. Everyone knows the type. One of those dreams is great while it lasts and hurts the minute you wake up. Man, isn't that relatable? It was one of those dreams. The sky was completely blue. Early autumn, the leaves turning orange, a walk home in my first year of high school. It was also my first day I met Lillian. Okay. Hey, do you like the sky? Is that really how you introduce yourself to someone you never met? Okay. That's a strange question. That's a strange introduction. I'm hardly kidding. There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to see what answer you choose. Why is that? You could tell a lot about a person by how they answer an unanswerable question. Her voice is fresh in my mind. She was smart, even back then. Shy, but years ahead of me. My dad wanted to be a pilot when he was younger. That's what he told me anyway. I see. It's for an art project. The sky, I mean. I hate painting, and I'm terrible at it. The sky ought to be the easiest thing to paint, right? She stared at the clouds, puzzled. I stared at her, puzzled. We all each stared at each other, puzzled. You and Lucas seem nice. You're good students, right? I can research, but I don't want to do the presentation. It wasn't the clouds, really. She stared at something invisible in the distance. I'm glad you came and talked to me. Maybe we can be friends. You're pretty when you smile, I thought. You're interesting. You too. I couldn't see what she was looking at. It began and ended in her own head. That's a tough barrier for a stranger to cross. You said you're from a small family, right? Yeah, but when? Only child and my parents work a lot. Does it get lonely? Kinda. Do you ever invite friends over? Not really, too busy. Besides, there are lots to do by yourself. I wanted to ask her everything. I wanted to tell her everything. Why? You just met her. Who knows? Maybe I fell for her under that pale afternoon sky, and it wasn't until a year later that I realized it. Look, a plane. They must feel good, the people piloting that. You could go anywhere up there, no boundaries. Common misconception, there's actually a traffic air control or whatever. They tell you where you should fly, how high, how low, etc., how fast, how slow, etc. It's just trying to avoid, a possible collision with other airplanes. So no, they don't feel good. They feel terrified. If I could have deciphered that comment back then maybe. But no, she'll always been far, far ahead of me. Let's be friends. Sure thing. That was easy. The morning passed by in a blur. It's about time to get going. Do you have any plans for the evening? It's the last day of school, after all. We'll be seeing each other again in a couple of weeks. It's not really a cause to celebrate. That was a lie, of course. Either way, I might be at the arcade with Lucas, so don't expect me till late, okay? We opened the front door and walked to school for the last time before the new year. Oh, I see. It looks like Lillian is sick again. This is terrible. This is worse than terrible. I might be off by a long shot, but I know what class she would normally be in right now. She was away this morning, but maybe she was just late. Almost there. There you are. Hey. Morning. How was your cold? What? I mean, you were sick at, Let me try this again. Him. So, how you been? Are you feeling better now? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking. Even if it took a few more times than necessary. Well, anyway, you might want to see your teachers about the stuff you missed. You've been away for a while. The last time I saw you was, So, let's cut to the chase, shall we? I can't tell you anything, Mark. Why? I know, but it's not because I don't trust you. It's because it'll ruin everything if I do. You know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean. It wasn't a question this time. I know it's selfish, but listen to me for once. Mark, you said you know how I feel, right? Then listen. You're not alone, but you're acting like you are. That's not my business, I know. That's not what I was, but it's what you were thinking. Forget about being nice, don't worry about hurting me. Just do what you want, okay? Just stop thinking and do what you want. You're right. You're right, aren't you? I'll be fine, or at least I think I will. It's alright, you can take your time to think or whatever it is. Meet me after school, alright? What? You're not busy, are you? No, I'm not, but then it's settled. Meet me after school and I'll tell you everything. Really? Are you sure? She nods despite her vaguely trembling arms. Okay. And I nod while realizing conclusively that there's no turning back. Alright. Memories are fickle. They're not there when you need them, and they're there when you wish they weren't. Damn, it's cold. Leaning against the school's hard brick wall as the rest of the students leave for the holidays, I wonder absent-mindedly about these past 2 weeks. The shadows of the bare trees against the snow takes me back. Myra's nothing to do with this, I realize that now. She may have been the trigger, but this was set in motion long ago. But I shouldn't complain if this is how the story has to end then. Ooh, hey. Lucas? Yeah, it's me. I thought you were busy this evening. I am. I just told them that I'll be half hour late. Oh, so why are you here? I need to tie up a loose end. It's just about what you said yesterday. No. Well, it's related in a sense, but this time it's about you. I'm here to warn you. What the hell? You already knew that, didn't you? Part of me did. That's the part with the natural intuition, then. I've known you for a while now. We're friends. There are lots of things that go without saying, but there are an equal number of things that need to be said. What are you getting at? I'm saying that you might be making a mistake. Don't lie to yourself. I bite my lip. I don't know exactly what you're planning or how you're planning to do it, but if you're making an important decision, I'm obligated to make sure you do it properly. You know you don't have to. I'm just saying. I hate to break it to you, but you're no more capable than I am. I know that. But there's another thing that I know. You've conditioned yourself to not take the initiative. And I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that at your own peril. Fine by me? Just don't say I didn't warn you. She turns around and leaves. But before I can get out of earshot. Thanks. I say that word just loud enough for him to hear it. Alright. You're late. I know. I'm sorry, but I got caught up with one of my teachers and... That's alright, I was just kidding. I try to smile. It's only been 10 minutes, relax. But this'll cancel one of the favors I owe you, alright? Fine. She takes a deep breath and slowly exhales. Wait, let me just stretch a bit. Oh, my back, jeez. Oh, boy. So, you're the one who called me here after all. Alright. Shall we walk? Sure. It takes a while for me to notice that the flurries have already started to fall. God damn it, I can't read. What the hell? It feels like magic. A heavy, condensed ball of bliss, pulling my heart into my throat. She's the same as always, but something's different. Something in the way she brushes her hair from her eyes makes her look like she's shining. Okay. Cool. All those fragments of conversations over the past year, those jigsaw memories, they all come down to this. One single walk on one single day on a snowy winter afternoon. But the silly thing with life is that every anticlimax feels like a climax when you're the hero. Hey, you remember when we first met, right? The science project? Without a moment's hesitation. Yeah, but I was thinking of what happened after that. With the sky. Yeah, I remember. I dreamt about it this morning. Funny, I haven't thought about that day in ages. Of course, I have more of a reason to remember it than you do. It's been so long, hasn't it? You used to be so shy back then. I could say the same to you. Yeah, I'd rather not think about it. It doesn't matter. We get along either way. I guess so, huh? The snow crunches beneath our feet. If we could go back, would you do it all over? Redo our first year? This year, last year, everything that happened before that. Do you think this would be any easier if we could just go back? Maybe. Even so, there's something poetic about the way things fall into place even if it's a mess. Like an abstract painting, you know. Beautiful chaos. Alright. Lillian and I arrive at a small park in a secluded corner of the suburbs. It's a nice place, isn't it? I wish I could see it. I never knew we had a park here. What? A dark park where you can't see? It's always been here. I used to come here when I was younger. There you go. That doesn't look like a park. It's a playground. That's a seesaw. Brushing the snow off the surface, she takes a seat on the swing and clutches onto the chains. Why did I say seesaw? A swing, god damn it. This area was a lot more populated back then, but for some reason it was always quiet on Friday evenings. Maybe because everybody was just itching to go home and play video games. I used to go after school. After school on a Friday, wouldn't that place be filled with kids then? I took a seat beside her. You think so, right? But they all used to go to the bigger park down the block. That's why I liked this place. It was quiet. It was important. Yeah. I didn't have much else to do through most of junior high after all. You've changed so much. You think? I know I'm more confident now, but no, really, you have. Remember that time we went walking behind school? You were scared that we'd get lost. I think I might still be scared if you were leading us. Touché. There's something sad about our laughter, the calm before the storm. Still, it was different back then. We had to prod you out of the bus stop to even come with us. I remember you promised that we'd find something exciting. I might have conveniently forgotten about that. Did we end up finding anything? Of course. I don't remember taking anything home. It wasn't something you could take home. It wasn't feelings. Lillian, there's something I need to tell you. What is it? You've made up your mind. 3 years ago, I swore I would never do this again. But maybe the answer has been in front of me all along. This whole drama has been for something. I know it. What is it? My memories of the sepia-stained world surge forth and holy crap. Okay, this is a big decision. Confess. Let's see. I'm sure. It took me a year to realize it, but I fell for you when we met on that autumn day. I hear a pin drop somewhere in the distance. Ooh? I close my eyes. To you? It's just like before. Just like last time. It'll never change. But what? Thank you, Mark. Oh, we got rejected. Boo. Time to go home. Pack it up, fellas. It has been nice knowing you. But this time there's no room for regret. I'm sorry. I should be apologizing. No, thank you. What? I said thank you. Alright, so can I go home now? She climbs up the swing and dusts the snow off her lap. Remember that thing I wanted to tell you? The thing I was worried about, that I thought I could never admit? Turns out it was pretty simple. I just tried to make it complicated. But seeing you like this, Mark, I think you gave me the courage I needed. What, to reject me completely? The words are gone. All gone. I'm sorry. Her eyes glisten as she clasps her hands around mine. Her warmth seeps through them as a year's worth of memories slip away. You like him, don't you? I do. I'm not sure when I first realized it, but I really, really do. Good. Then go. Yeah. I reach into my pocket and... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so the book makes sense. I thought it was some kind of time-traveling transportation device or something, but it turns out it's just a prized possession that both Lucas and Lillian have. Alright, okay. God damn it, I overanalyzed it too much. I reached into my pocket and I jammed the bookmark into her hand. He's kept it all this time, you know. It means a lot to him, so by the time he gets home and looks over his stuff, he'll probably realize that I swiped it. Before that happens, go give it back. Thanks. I'll make it count. One by one, her footprints take her away. One more thing. Karaoke, New Year's Eve. You in? It's a deal. Oh man, you really think you'd be friends with someone you just reject? Yeah, you confessed to and got rejected by? It's like a time to move on. Gosh, this is so awkward. But then again, some are just friendly or whatever, but you know, the awkwardness just doesn't fade away. You can't just ignore it all throughout, especially when it's fresh, like New Year's Eve, really? The silhouette that I fell in love with fades into the whiteness. Her memory dies with every step she takes, buried in snow. Gosh. Alright. So that's what the warnings were all about. I arrived home in a daze only to notice a letter sticking out of the mailbox. Strange. I reach out for it and my heart stops. No postage stamp, no name, no return address. Only to Mark, handwritten in clean cursive. A sheet of paper falls out. Dear Mark, I'm sorry to have informed you like this, but I realized something today I should have realized long ago. I made a mistake, a huge mistake, a mistake that will hurt both of us. Before this could happen, I'd like to see you on the 24th of December at 9 a.m. in the place where we first met. You may decline if you would like, but if possible, I would like to see you again. Just once, just one more time would be enough. Once more before the end. Before the end, what? There's a final line written on the back. P.S. I'll return the ribbon to you at the end of the day. I know how much it means to you. What? There was nothing I could do. I stood alone on the doorstep with a cruel frigid wind on my back, reading and rereading the letter until I wanted to cry. So is that Myra or some final day already? Sepia cheers. When I was a kid, I wondered how dreams worked. Yeah, me too. And this was before I knew about science and religion and any of the fancy stuff. Kids think solely with intuition. I thought back then that dreams were mirrors. I thought they were special mirrors that showed you what your eyes couldn't see. We like to think that we understand ourselves, but there are things only visible to the outside. As it turns out, the eye is more transparent than you think. 14 days. I count the number one by one on my fingers until I reach 10 and cycle around, tracing the time that's passed since I first met Myra. I must have always known on some level. Lillian never acted that way around me. I tried to see it, but it was never really there. And Lucas, he's the one who invited her to our science project group. He's the one who said she might be his type, even if she was kidding. Oh, you could see it in the way he handed her stuff. You can always read someone's heart by looking at the way they hand out rulers and erasers and calculators. They always avoid touching fingers. Well, aren't I Captain Hindsight? Man. I try to open my eyes, but they refuse. The sunlight wafts through my eyelids. God damn it. We got rejected, but finally, something believable, I guess, because a lot of the times when visual novels are like life sim or whatever genre they're called, like Sepia Tears, romance or whatever, it's more like everybody loves the main character and all that stuff. You can't say no to the main character, but this is one of the few that actually rejected the main character and is like outright saying, yeah, you're not my type, man. I've been in love with this guy this whole time, and you're like, oh fuck, what a feeling. And this can't be even considered cheating or whatever. because there was never a thing, an official thing between the main character and the heroine. Oh, right. The bookmark I'd almost forgotten. It was from last spring. Our local bookstore held a short story contest for publicity, and Lucas wanted to help out. But being more of an artist than a writer and not having enough story material for a cover page, he made an abstract design for a bookmark as a present. Maybe he went through a few drafts along the way and kept an extra for himself. Either way, I'm only guessing. The topic barely came up in the group. Maybe it was embarrassing for both of them, even back then. A final chuckle suffers on my lips. Of course it was embarrassing. Of course. Too many of course, my guy. Things were set in motion long ago. A world frozen still, a scarlet sun that I'll never forget. She shakes her head. Sorry. I'm sorry, but there's already someone that I like. Oh, man, again? And then she walked away. Simple as that. But come to think of it, there's a piece of the story that slipped my mind back then when I was trying not to think about it. A few seconds before she passed by me, the red ribbon she wore in her hair drifted down to my hands. But I don't remember what I did with it. She must have gone looking for it and picked it up. I was too broken to care. That's it. That's the whole story. That girl does look a lot like Myra. It's unlikely, but could they be? It would make sense, wouldn't it? The girl I fell for didn't know me well, but she could certainly dig up personal info if she wanted to. Is my info really that public? Maybe she's just toying with her ex-admirer's heart. No. She wouldn't lie. She wouldn't. But then why hasn't she told me who she is? Screw it. As far as I know, Myra's connection to that memory only goes as far as the ribbon, and surely the manufacturer produced more than one. I've got a job to do today, and I'm sure as hell going to do it. Which is... Here goes. I pull open the blinds. I can see. And... the sun is shining and the icy air wipes away my anxiety. It looks like the back door is propped open by a piece of wood. I check my watch, 8:58. Here we go. Oh, it's Myra. I was waiting. Hey, I'm glad you came. Did you really think I wouldn't? Of course not. Shall we get out of here? Sounds like a plan. You'll lead the way. Now this is change of pace. I have no idea where to go. I'm not sure how to say this, but you've never been on a date before, have you? So blunt. It's alright, this is my first time too. We'll figure it out as we go along. Her smile is reassuring. Alright then. I don't know where we're going, but let's go. Gotcha. My cheeks turned red already. Wait, what? After confessing to Lily, and you're like, okay, let's go somewhere. Let's see. I felt like the confession to Lillian was a pretty big deal, but now you're just, hey, what's up, Myra? Maybe we haven't died enough through the story to make sense of this, but god damn it, this feels wrong. You think you'd not feel like doing anything for a while, but now, let's go on this pseudo date or whatever. Really, dude? We arrived downtown and I realized that I don't know which direction to walk in. Just don't walk in front of traffic. You're not the improv type, are ya? Couldn't you tell that just by looking at me? Oh, whoops, you're right. You weren't supposed to agree. Well, I don't know. Want to go to I started with embarrassment. What was that? A move? Hey, stop looking at me like that. This is harder than it looks. Oh, really? I thought guys always talk about clever pickup lines. But those are just jokes. Normal pickup lines are 1,000,000 times harder. Besides, easy for you to say. You're confident around me. I want you to react the same way if you were talking to a guy you like. A timely car horn conceals my words, luckily. Anyway, not everyone is as comfortable with the opposite sex as you are. You know, I wasn't always like this. Really? Yeah, definitely. I used to be really shy around boys, and I'd always hide behind my glasses when someone tried to make eye contact. Glasses? Did we mistake the younger Lillian for Myra? For the younger Myra? Holy shit. This is the wrong time to be imagining her with the glasses, but I can't help it. I guess you've grown up then. No, not really. I think I'm only like this around you. Wait, what? Because you're just so easy to tease, see? Okay, that's it. If we're, we're going to see the most gory horror movie in the theater, you won't even be able to speak. Oh, that's what you were trying to say before. Well, I mean, it's what we're supposed to do, right? Yeah, but it's a bit too plain if you ask me. Movies are said to be the ideal date spot, but I don't get it. Aren't you supposed to actually watch the movie? I know. It's pointless, right? I mean, it's a waste of a good movie to watch it when you're not focused. I mean, the whole point of the movie is so that you can, like, secretly place your hand on hers, all that stuff, and then appreciate the movie that you're seeing while, enjoying the moment of finally being able to hold her hand throughout the movie, And if it's not a good movie, it won't even be fun. It's not like the girl will actually fall asleep on your shoulder if it's boring. If anything, it'll just make the conversation awkward after. I'm not sure if I want to answer this question, but why do you know all of this? Visual novels. So yeah, let's keep walking and see what comes up. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we're doing this. So is there anything you want to buy? Like what? I don't know, I'm asking you. Did you already buy Christmas presents for everyone? That's right, Christmas presents. You forgot, didn't you? No, I was going to go out, but then something happened and Has anyone ever told you that you're a terrible liar? No, I actually thought that I was a great liar. Sorry, but you're hilarious when you're nervous. Take my word for it, you're a terrible liar. Mark, shouting my name isn't going to make me believe you. Just don't try to become a spy, alright? I'd hate to see what happens if you get caught. First of all, what makes you think I would get caught? Touché. Don't forget, I'm more fit than I look. True, but athletics can only save you if you don't get tricked. I'm not half as gullible as you. And the moment they lure you in, trap, a net falls from the ceiling and the guards surround you. Well, I could just cut the rope with my daggers and escape into the shadows. What kind of spy carries a dagger with them? A ninja. A ninja spy? See, I told you. Wow. I really don't have a comeback for that. It's okay, I'm sure I'll say something equally incomprehensible soon. That's reassuring. So much sarcasm. Oh, look at this one. It's even shinier than the last one. Even a crow wouldn't get this distracted looking at jewelry. But it's not my fault if they're shiny. So I guess I should just leave her be. Oh, look. I'm looking, but all I see is shiny metal. But it's shiny. Maya points to a necklace that looks the same as every other one. Don't take this the wrong way, but do all girls act like this around jewelry? They like the shiny. Well, most would use a wider variety of adjectives. But come on, don't any of them look pretty to you? I'm sure your aesthetic sense isn't that underdeveloped. Try as I might, all I'm seeing is a collection of stones. But if I imagine her wearing one of them, oh boy. Thinking about something dirty? What makes you think that? Okay, fine, but it's nothing that bad. I was just imagining you wearing one of these, that's all. I didn't think you'd actually say it. Do I really seem that spineless? Yeah, you do, sorta. That's not always true. You'd look cute with one of these. Hey, what's with the sudden confidence boost? That shouldn't be a bad thing. No, it's fine, it's just... never mind. She isn't the only one who's blushing. Ooh, did you want to try it on? You sure? Well, why not? Not that I can afford something like this, but... Thanks, I'll give it a try. So, what do you think? Maya pulls on a simple but elegant necklace, posing like a model. Maybe this one would be better. This time she tries a less formal design. I know I agreed not to talk about price, but the more I look at it, the more it hurts me to know that in a few minutes you won't be wearing it anymore. Because you look so happy trying it on, I don't want... Thanks. She stops me from stuttering. For what it's worth, it really does look good on you. She does a little swirl in place. I like it. My mom has a similar one stored away. She said she wore it a lot in college. It's subtle, but it looks good. In a non-elegant sort of way. kind of stylishly plain, with an air of childishness that sounded better in my head. I think I know what you tried to say. Good, because I barely know what I was trying to say. I know that I meant it though. It's fancy but not too fancy, but it has a feminine appeal that suits you. Yeah, you think I have a feminine appeal? No, not that. I reply automatically. I mean, the necklace is feminine, and so you don't think I have a feminine appeal? No, it's not that either, but... Gotcha. Let's go. In a hurried and ineffective attempt to escape my embarrassment, I grab her hand and pull her outside. Just where do you plan on going, Mr. Stylishly Plain? Somewhere where I won't have to suffer this kind of abuse. Oh boy. Sorry about all that. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I wish I could have bought it for you, but you know me. Forget it. Window shopping is a better date activity than regular shopping anyway. I mean, she's interrupted by the growl of his stomach. Hers, to be precise. I wonder what that could mean. I think it was a train. Okay, fine, you win. Oh, crap. Sorry, fellas, I got too immersed again. I have to edit here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Sepia. Cheers. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Holy crap. So all this time, Lillian was into Lucas. I mean, there was already a setup to that, or hints or setup. But I really thought they were just good friends or whatever or something. But I guess the two bookmarks, I overanalyzed the bookmarks part. I thought it was like some sort of time travel device or whatever. But it turns out it was just really something important to both Lucas and Lily, and I'm like, oh, I'm so dumb, because this visual novel kept talking about memories being taken away and all that yada yada stuff. I thought it was serious. I thought, oh man, there's just so many fantastical visual novels that I played. Sometimes I forget that. No, stupid. Think this through clearly, grounded first before taking off or something. Yeah, still played a great visual novel. I'm still get lost. I still get immersed. This is so great, man. I just wish there were more. I just wish the connection I just wish there was more chemistry with the main character, Lillian. Yeah,